I'd never really known much about trisomy 18. Maeve was diagnosed at 10 days old.
My first baby was born with Edwards syndrome, and we were very fortunate because the doctor handed me a SOF booklet in the hospital. So SOF was my first contact and they were amazing.
You don't really know who to ask. So sometimes I just when I don't know who to ask, I just ask other parents.
I think the psychological aspect of these conditions and how it affects you personally is really underrated. It's not really talked about, and it's, these kind of charities really help you get through that. It might seem very small, but if you want to get through the first year, the next year after that, knowing there are people there to support you, that's really appreciated.
I think it's really important for families to be able to get together and to be able to talk to each other, especially if they've got a child with a rare condition or if they've been affected by trisomy and they haven't met other couples or families who've been through a similar situation. It's such a privilege to be alongside families when they're going through different parts of their journey, and I think SOFT is special because it's one of the groups that I've seen who support families when they decide that they're not going to carry on with the pregnancy and also when they are going to carry on with the pregnancy, and I think that's a difficult bridge to make between those two groups.
They have an absolutely imperative role to play. There's different elements to SOFT. They're providing support networks for people who are working their way through the process all at various different stages, but they also have a role to play in terms of working with clinicians, working with healthcare professionals, making the process as easy and as straightforward as it can be for people.
I think what makes SOFT different and unique is we support everything. Something I always remember my husband speaking to another dad, and he said it was like in the mirror, it was like me looking at myself in the mirror, and the things he was saying was everything I'd thought, and for people to have that connection, and no matter what they do, SOFT is there for them, and we've got volunteers that have gone through it that can support them at the time.
The majority of our volunteers and support team all have a personal experience of trisomy, and it's one of those things that they can impart some of their own journey on and really walk through with somebody, and it's just something that you won't find anywhere else.
Very simply, you're not alone. It can seem very isolating. However, once you join our community and you become part of SOFT UK, you'll see there's so many families in a similar position, and we're here for you, and we always like to say that our support never expires.
SOFT UK was my first port of call, and I don't think we would have got through what we went through without the support of SOFT.